Hi, welcome to Code Kage. So basically, this is the first episode of our new series that is LeetCode for Linux. So in this series, we are going to discuss some of the problems that are not DSS specific, that are not graph trees or maybe arrays. We are going to discuss the real infra problems that are really happening on Linux servers that we are going to troubleshoot, and we will be seeing the whole process. As this is the first episode, so basically how I will be approaching the problem is, so first of all I will be going through the problem, explaining what the problem is, then we will try to solve the problem, and at the last of the video I will be sharing every single command that I use to solve the problem. So this is the format that we are going to follow in this whole video series. So without wasting time, let's get started. So this is the website. First of all, I will be showing you what we are following in this whole video series. So SadServers, basically SadServers is a LeetCode like website that is for DevOps engineers. So when you guys will be visiting this page, you need to create an account. I have already created an account, so I am seeing a log code option. I can change it to dark mode and show me SadServers. So there are multiple problems that we will be going through in this video series, and every single problem has a different scenario which is inspired by real life scenarios that generally happens on production level. So we will be picking up this problem that is Saint John what is writing to this log file. So difficulty of this problem is easy. Let's go through the description. So basically this problem is like this. A developer created a test program that he or she ran on the VM machine or maybe system. Now he forgot to terminate the program, and the program is continuously writing a log file on a particular path, that is var/log/bad.log. It's filling up disk space. So this is a very common problem that generally occurs in production servers and maybe staging or whatever. So we need to find this process that is running this, like creating this log file, and we need to terminate this program. Simple. Okay, but we don't know what this program is and who started this program. Only thing we know is like it's writing to var/log/bad.log, and they have also provided a command called tail-f. I'm going to explain what this command does. Now they have also provided one script that checks if our solution is correct or not. Okay, so now I will click on run button. So what basically happens in the background is they generally launch a VM machine or a Kubernetes pod where we need to solve this problem. So I will be opening that particular server. Now I need to switch my screen. So I will be going back to my OBS studio and I will be switching the screen. Okay, so it's visible. Now I will increase the font size. So first of all, we will be going through what they have provided. So they have provided us as a command that is tail/var/log and bad.log. Basically what this command does is we can view what basically is written to this file, right? So there is this doesn't hint towards anything. So now I will be going through the directory. They have provided the script to check if our programs runs correctly or not. So it was /admin and agent check.sh. Okay, cat check.sh. Okay, so it's a bash script. It's saying like if the log file is this, if the log file current size okay. So basically they are this bash script does is it compares the current size to the size they have like passing or something. So that's how they are detecting if there is something being written on this file or not. Okay, so this also doesn't hint us anything which program the file is being written to. Now I will run a command. So I have ran a command that is lsof/var/log/bad.log. So don't worry if you don't understand what this command is. I will be explaining this command at the end of the video. So this is the command bad.log.py. So this is the Python program that is run by this user having this PID. Name of this file is this. We need to terminate this program. As soon as we will terminate the program, I guess the logs will stop writing to this particular directory. So now I will run this command kill -9 7. Basically kill is a command, -9 is a flag, and 7 is the PID of this process. I will be explaining more about this command after we have successfully solved this problem. Okay, so we have killed this command. Now if I run this thing bash check.sh, it should give me okay, and it's giving me okay. So we have successfully solved the problem, right? Now we will try to check the solution from here. Check my solution. Okay, so we have successfully solved the problem in 4 minutes and 34 seconds. And also there is a time constant for solving any problem. For this problem the time constant was 10 minutes. And now I will try to explain each command. So these are the command that I have used to troubleshoot this problem. So first of all, the command is tail-f. So what tail-f does is it basically tail any log file or any txt file or any file. So by tailing I means like if there imagine if there is a file that has 100 or 1000 lines of code, right? Now if I need to view last 10 lines or last 20 lines or last n number of lines, I can use tail-f commands. So tail-f follow last n number of lines and print them on the screen. Now if I want to print maybe say last 10 lines or last 20 lines, what can I do? So for this I can just do this thing, file name -n 20. Okay, so it will print last 20 lines on my screen. If I want to print last 100 lines, I can just pass this thing, right? So if we want to tail live logs or live content of any file, we generally use tail-f command. Now there is also a similar command that generally acts like tail, that is head command. So what head does is fn stands for file name. So basically tail picks last n number of lines and prints on the screen. Head takes top n number of lines and print on the screen. So these are the basic command that we generally use if we are troubleshooting any issue and if we want to print top or last content of any file, right? Now apart from these we used cat command. So basically cat command is used to print any content of any file on the screen. So if I want to print anything on the screen, like any specific content of any file, any txt file, any log file, any python file, I can use cat command. Also I want to mention I can use cat command to print the content of var log bat.log. So but it will be not live updated. If 100 lines are already written in the log file, I can use cat command. It will print 100 lines, but it will not print those new lines that are currently written on that particular file. If you want to live view any content of the file, we generally use the tail command. And if we want to view all the content of the file, we can use the cat command. Now the final command that gave us a solution for this problem, that was lsof. So basically lsof lists all the open file or processes on our system. So we can do file name or process name. It will give us the detail about particular file or product name. So basically this is the name of the file, and it was generated using this command, and this was the PID of that process, and this was run by this user. So after that I used kill -9 PID. So basically kill command is used to kill any process or to terminate any process, and -9 is the flag that we sig kill. Okay, -9 is the flag we used for sending the sig kill process that tells the OS to terminate the process immediately. There is another flag that is -15 that sends sig term signal. So basically sig term signal is just like shutdown thing where we tell the process to close the process gracefully, not forcefully. Okay, so if we need to kill the process forcefully, we send the -9 signal, and if we need to kill the process gracefully, we send the -15 signal. Okay, so these were the command that I used to solve this problem. Now this problem can be solved by other approaches also. Okay, so there is another command that is known as ps -aux and the process name or the file name. Sometimes lsof doesn't gives us the actual file because maybe our user doesn't have the permission to list down all the processes by other users or something. So we can use this command. So ps is process state and aux is for all the processes that are running currently on the system by our user, by another user, or anything. Then we can grab the process. Okay, so ps-aux will list all the processes and we can grab that particular process or file. Apart from this, there is one command that is fuser, then the file name or process name. So by using fuser, it will give us the ID of that particular process. Then we can again go and kill -9 PID, just we did in this case, right? So we can use ps-aux, we can use fuser command to list down the process ID of that particular process. Now this is for this video. In the next video, we will be solving the scenario second, in which we will be counting some IPs and that is requesting something on our server. So this is also a common problem in which, say, some malicious IP or something is continuously requesting on your server and you need to print them down or you need to filter them out. So we generally do this approach. So in the next video, we will be solving this problem. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe the channel so that you can get the notification for the next video. I will be seeing you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.